you had put up an Instagram post last month, and it showed your new mansion.
Badass estates under construction right now, boy. You already know. Got the court done. Court done, nigga. You see it. You see it, nigga. The court done, nigga. You see it. Start digging that pool next week. I had the second biggest pool in Georgia under Rick Ross. My shit down here. Huge ass pool, man. Plus you see all them trees back there. I got 28 acres behind them trees. It's just 11 acres you see on the grass. I got 28 more acres behind those trees. Putting a cabin back there. Putting it on Garfield Street. We're gonna make the trail back there, like across the track. Fucking with the court though. The court came out nice, man. Yeah, it's not a mansion. It's an estate. I'm in my mansion right now.
Okay, but you moving to your estate.
Yeah, I'm moving to my estate in a couple months.
Okay. How many square feet is your estate? Do you mind telling me?
It's 22,000 square feet.
22,000 square feet.
Yeah, on 40 acres.
Damn. On 40 acres.
Yeah.
In Atlanta.
Outskirts of Atlanta, country, like the country, about 45 minutes outside Atlanta.
I mean, what are we talking about here? 10 million, 15 million here? Something like that?
Nah, basically I got a steal on it, man. I got the acres. I caught somebody going through a divorce. Man, and they bought the land for like $1 million. I gave him $250,000 cash. I put like $2.7 million in the building the home on top of it. So I came out with a lick, once it's built, you talking about a $50 million property.
Yeah, for $3 million.
Yeah.
My man. I love it. So, but you shouted out Mexicans.
Yeah, because nobody works like Mexicans, man. It's a fact, man. These Mexicans, they work all night, man. Nobody works like Mexicans, Even white people, black people, nobody works like Mexicans. We won't go to the store. All they want to do is, work, man. They won't work, man. Mexicans, they work, man. I love my Mexicans, man.
I mean, how do you feel about the whole Donald Trump thing and about how his stance against Mexicans and how he tries to paint Mexicans in a negative light?
Well, with the Donald Trump thing, I don't know what he got against Mexicans. I really don't know what he got against Mexicans. Probably if I knew why I don't know. They say I was listening on news one day. He was saying they was bringing the drugs into the country and things like that. Illegal immigrants, they trying to do all this stuff, but whether we like it or not, Mexicans is a part of our culture, man. Mexicans ain't going nowhere. Mexicans are part of our culture. He gonna have to realize that, whatever he do, even when he leave our office, they'll be back. They'll crawl through the dirt. Yeah. They will jump over that wall. So I don't know what he got against Mexicans, but I don't got nothing against them. I love my Mexicans.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I love my Mexicans. I go to my California concerts. You'll think Mac 10 on stage. Mexicans, bro, they down for you, man. They got this Mexican in Angola State Penitentiary. It's gangster, Migo. He close with my homeboy that's up there doing 2 life sentences. The Mexicans up there, they be soldiers, bro. If they with you, they with you. If they against you, it's trouble.
Are you allowed to vote based on your convictions already?
Nah, I'm not allowed to vote.
So the rest of your life?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm allowed to vote the rest of my life, but I'm a convicted felon. I can't vote right now. I wouldn't walk down to no thing and vote no damn way. Me. I wouldn't go vote anyway because, I'm not a political man. I feel like I don't give a damn what going on in the world. I'm gonna raise my kids. I'm not as political as other people might be. I'm not finna go after because of what Donald Trump doing. Donald Trump don't swing my hair no kind of way.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. Like for me, I didn't vote either last time, but I understand that I have a platform that affects millions of people.
Right,
know?
right. And I feel like them dudes who was like T.I. was doing it, and T.I. got a big platform behind him, but that was something in his heart. That was something in T.I. heart to, stand up like that. It's not in my heart to stand up like that, bro, behind what's going on with the president and all that, bro. Like, it's just not in my heart, like I ain't finna waste my time fucking with that, bro. I just feel like I'm always, if you do like that, you're gonna always run into a brick wall, bro, Look, all, they had, Jay-Z, Beyonce, T.I. Look who our president still is. These people got real followers, man. These people got billions of dollars, man. These people got, and it was all at the, they all behind Hillary, all of them. Trump's still president, man.
Trump's still president. But, you also got to understand that Hillary's husband put more black people in jail than any other president.
That's what I told him. That's what I was telling my boys one day. We was in the car. They was on that Trump this. I hate Trump. I said, do you know who started the 3 strikes law? Bill Clinton.
Right.
You know who started the 3 strikes, who got everybody in prison right now? Bill Clinton. It's no one else, not Bush. Started the 3 strikes law. If you get caught with 3 felonies, it can be marijuana, anything, you go to prison for life. Bill Clinton did that. That's what he did. He gave us a lot of food stamps. He gave us a lot of food stamps, but shit, he crucified the people and he crucified the kids because the kids grew up with no fathers. A lot of people was on them 3 strikes law. That's why Obama started letting people out, And I appreciate Obama for that, for letting all them people out of jail, man, on them 3 strikes laws. I just wasn't feeling Obama on them high-ass taxes, man.
Yeah, but Bill Clinton even admitted that those laws he made during his presidencies weren't the best decision.
Yeah, man, that was a bad decision he did, bro. Like,
so you saw firsthand when those laws started to change what happened in your community.
Right. I saw it firsthand. I saw it firsthand, bro. I was around so many dudes on that 3 strikes law who got sent away in the 90s, bro. And it's hard to fight. That's what it was so hard to fight, man. And it wasn't no stipulations with it. It was 3 felonies. It wasn't no stipulations, aggravated. It wasn't aggravated assault. It wasn't, it wasn't no stipulations. It was 3 and you out, man. And that took a lot of people off the streets and caused a lot of poverty in the community for people who didn't have daddies.
I've always felt this way, is that if you don't have a father in your life and you're just growing around, if you grow up around just women, you're going to end up being more emotional, and you may not have a way to understand how to deal with those emotions. You see what I'm saying?
Of course.
Because women are more emotional.
Right,
a man
right.
can come in and say, your father can come in and say, okay, you're upset, but this is how a man deals with it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go crazy. You don't have to go grab a gun. You don't have to try to kill this person. You could just calm down and so forth. Women are a little bit different. And when you see this generation of young boys growing up without a father, and you see the way they react emotionally, I think the two are connected.
It is connected, man. Like, I lost my dad when I was 14, man. And,
sorry to hear that.
It was just me and my mama for so long. My mama couldn't teach me what the streets taught me. My mama couldn't. I couldn't go to my mama for manly things. I couldn't go to my mama for certain things. When a dad ain't in your life, something else gonna become that dad.
Right.
It's either the streets, it's either music, or it's either somebody else. Half of the time that stepdad would never become that because you got hatred from losing your dad. So man, when a kid grow up without a dad, he spiral. It's so easy to spiral out of control, man. It's so easy to spiral out of control, man. And you either gonna stray away and do your own thing, or just sit under that woman all day and get emotional distress. You know, that's how my cousin became, that's how my cousin became gay. My cousin, he became gay because this how I feel. He was living down here since he was a youngster, and he moved with his mother when he was like 6, 7 years old. And like for 10 years, all he did is sit in the hair shop with his mother all day. All he did is sit, he went from being in the hood around all these goons to sitting around women all day. For 10 years, all he do is sit around women all day. And it's either that or you just go to the other side, So that's how I think my cousin came like that, because he was around women all 24/7. And it'll rub off on you.
Yeah, I mean, most gay people that I've interviewed have usually told me that there was some sort of traumatic experience that happened.
As a child.
As a child.
Yeah.
They were molested, raped. Something happened. Not every time.
Most times something happened to turn them against that sex, man.
Yeah.
Most times something happened that turned them against their sex.
Right.
It can be from a girl with her father abusing her.
Yeah.
It could be from a girl with her father abusing her, and a woman, the only one that ever came in and showed her any love. So sometimes it's not people's fault who turn gay, man. It's not their fault, man.
Yeah, it's the environment.
It's just the environment, bro.